Good afternoon to those who listen. It is now July 21st, 2024, 2:26 p.m. And in case you haven't heard the news, the president is stepping down. But, we already knew that was coming. What's next? We'll have to wait and see. Lots of predictions. Is Kamala Harris going to be the prez? Or is he going to continue out the term? But he's already endorsing her. Is there somebody else that's going to step into the spotlight? Newsom, Whitmer, Hillary, or could it be Michelle? That's where I'm thinking they're going to go. Michelle would probably have the best chance to beat you-know-who. But what I'm going to be saying is more of this. Here's a prediction. I've been predicting this for like over 6 years. Oh, one thing that was really crazy too. Check this out. From the day that he stepped down, from when he went into office to when he just stepped down, was exactly to the day 42 months, 3.5 years. What's the odds of that happening? Wow. But my prediction, and some other people are predicting the same thing too, there's going to be many more outages. Phones going out, banks, power possibly, just airlines. Stuff's going to start happening more. I think they want to get it in your head. We've been seeing it for a while, but, just sporadically, 911 being down, all over the country, different states and stuff. But then we had this big one. I think there's going to be lots more. So be prepared for that. They want to get it in people's heads, so then when the big one happens, there's two events. I think one's going to be smaller, but it'll still be big because possibly outages for a couple weeks. And then, they're going to come back. They get the power and everything back up, and then they say, this is, they have whatever excuse it is, the sun, or, some other country, cyber attack, whatever their excuse is. And then they'll say, we need to switch over to this digital system. So in case this happens again, we don't want to be compromised, blah, 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 blah. And then, they'll bring out the money, the banks, and they'll say, we need this so you don't lose your money in the banks. You need to be on this digital. And then they'll start phasing out cash. And then when the big one happens, where the power's out for a longer period of time, that's when they'll bring in the mark of the beast. That's my opinion. Just throwing that out there. That's what I think is going to happen. So be prepared for more outages. And, they might not be big ones, but they're going to get in your head that all this is happening. So then when it does happen, they'll say, everyone will say, they've been talking about this for a while, blah, blah, blah. So that's when they'll try to, phase out the cash, get everybody onto this digital ID, digital wallet. It's already happening. So there's my prediction. Not saying it's going to happen, but throwing it out there. And, I predicted the stepping down of the president. I predicted that over 3 years ago, back in May of 2021. I thought it would have been by the end of the summer that year, but it wound up being before the end of the summer this year. I was only 3 years off. But yeah, with all the incompetence, and his mental decline, I thought it would have been a lot sooner, but they have to time it. They're timing everything right before the election. So another thing is, everybody, please be alert for all this stuff, and don't just believe what people are saying, the news or other people. Keep an open mind on everything. Think of all the possibilities, all the different scenarios that could be in each situation. I think that's I just got something. I can't see it though because I'm recording, but it was local. Our local airport in Moline had canceled flights. I don't know if that was today or if they're talking about what happened on Friday. I'll have to go back and check. Maybe I'll do another video. But just keep an open mind on everything. Pray for discernment on everything, because there's going to be a lot of deception coming. And if you don't be, led down a certain path of information because, They've been lying for years and years. They talk about misinformation and disinformation, but they are the kings of it. So just be open-minded on everything, on everything. And pray for discernment. All right, love you guys. God bless.